Blog Talk Radio.
What up, everybody? This is Romey Mak, and welcome to another edition of Romey Mak Presents The Locker Room. This is episode 5, and we entitled it The All-Star Letdown. Dunk Contest Letdown, rather. But, we're going to get right into it. Let me get my co-host, Joe Sneaks, on the line. Yo, Joe, what up, bro?
What up?
Ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing much, bro. Instead of working out in the morning, I'm gonna have to knock it out this afternoon, based on the work schedule. But you know how us hustlers do it, man. We got to keep this thing moving. But how's the workout this morning?
I'm good.
Yeah, all right.
Everything was good.
That'll work, bro. So we'll get right into it, man. All-Star Weekend. What you think about it, bro?
It was pretty boring, man.
Yeah. I think that's the direction where we're headed right now, man. with this dunk contest. I really don't know what else to say, but it's very, very mediocre. Very mediocre presentation that they're doing. I think they need to put more emphasis into entertaining the fans, and a lot of those guys that think roughly how LeBron and them have been thinking all this year about they don't want to be in the dunk contest because they don't want to tarnish their brand. I think they need to get over that shit and pretty much and put on a good show for the fans, because it's been pretty much it's lackluster. Lackluster is probably the best way to put it.
Exactly.
I mean the celebrity game. I don't even think Kevin Hart was in it. This year. And Kevin has been the one guy. But I mean, I did see that they did that little tribute but they let the 14-year-old kid that's ailing right now. They let him get in the game. But it was cool. It was in New Orleans. So I mean, one highlight for us music fans, hip hop heads, was that the Hot Boys, except for BG, who's in who's locked up right now, we're able to to be in one spot without Baby. The beat. They Manny performed with Baby. Yeah, and then they went to Wayne's party versus Baby's party, and you can expect that to happen. But back on the All-Star game, bro, the dunk contest, I was almost excited. I won't even lie to you. I was almost excited about it, and then when I saw Aaron Gordon kept missing, I mean, his dunk, the drone dunk that he had going on, man, was actually a good look.
It was a good idea. Yeah.
It was a great idea, because I'm thinking, I was with Kenny Smith when he was talking, he's gonna grab it out of the sky and dunk it. Now that would have set the dunk contest off. That would have been an instant 50. But the drone is dropping the ball. You had to practice this before coming. Before this. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's something you would have to get down totally, because it was he dropped the ball 4-5 times. It took him 4 times to get the damn thing in.
Exactly.
And we're like, dude, you were my pick to win last year. I felt like he got shafted, and then you show up this year with this. It's just
his jersey said it all.
Yeah, exactly. Zeros.
Double
much.
Zero. Zero for 10th grade.
Oh, he's taking it back, man. Hell yeah. At high school, man. What up, Frank? What up, Pug, man? Y'all hear this thing? That was it. 0 for the 10th grade. Yeah, that was the shit, man. But
I don't give a fuck about no 10.
Yeah. What else was who else was who shocked me? Really, Big Dog's son. Big Dog, Glenn Robinson III. Yeah, because I'll be honest, I said this dunk contest was going to come down to Aaron Gordon and that YouTube cat, Derrick Jones, and he was a letdown to me too. I mean, granted, I'm not taking anything away from him jumping over 4 people, but he did get a little bit of leverage, but he was up there. Don't get me wrong. He was. He was extremely up there, man, and it's just I was listening to the first take from yesterday, and Stephen A's got a great idea about improving the dunk contest or All-Star Weekend in general. He's like having the NBA put up like $1 million, right? And then you open up All-Star Weekend to pick up those dunkers off the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like street dunkers, like the guys we see on like Sick Ball Clips or Dunkademics or whatever, and have them, be in the dunk contest, but you have the All-Stars be the judges on that. You know what I'm saying? And like first prize will be like $1 million. I'm like, I mean, that'll work, and that might even encourage who knows, the NBA players to stop being, stop being hoes about it and actually want to actually want to be a part of it, because what good is it that you've never seen LeBron James in a dunk contest? But I mean to his defense though, both him and Russell Westbrook, they're not flashy dunkers. They're just powerful dunkers. You know what I'm saying? But there are those flashy dunkers in the NBA, but they're not stepping up. The only issue I have against LeBron is that, you remember when, 2009, after Dwight Howard's dunk contest, that cat said he was going to be in the dunk contest. Yeah. And never showed up. Never showed up.
Yeah.
So, but
he wasn't even in the building Saturday night.
He wasn't in the building. Wade was there. Wade was there with
Wade was there though.
With his forever young wife, man. Gabrielle Union don't age, man. She don't age at all.
Black don't crack, man.
She looked like she didn't Bring It On. Like, it's like Bring It On Gabrielle Union. Or sister Gabrielle Union. Definitely black don't crack, man. Another, I don't say it was a letdown, but I really wanted to see with him being known for his 3-point shot, at least qualify. You know what I'm saying? At least qualify for the finals. I didn't realize Kyrie could shoot like that. To be honest, Kyrie was Kyrie got a shot, man. Yeah, man, he got a shot. He got handles. I really I'm telling you, man, he gets overshadowed by LeBron being on the team, but Kyrie is that guy, huh? He really is that guy. He really is that guy out there, man. I would say him and Steph Curry probably got the best handles in the games in the game now. Not even take anything away from Kemba Walker. New York has always been known for its ball handlers. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like the handles and all that. Stephon Marbury, all those guys, man. They just known
Jamal Crawford,
They always been known for that, man. But I'm at, obviously we got Stephen A's input on the All-Star Weekend itself. But what would you do, Joe, to like kind of like improve the weekend?
Man, just if the All-Stars don't want to be in the dunk contest, just take the check away from them on Sunday.
Yeah,
when they playing the game. I'm just being real. Take the check away from them. Take your check away from them.
But it's for the fans. Fans want to see you. Fans want to see you.
Exactly. LeBron, punk ass, he ain't been in it all these years. That's some big shit, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. And like you gotta. I wanted to see, based off of him saying that, because what would have happened if he did do the dunk contest? Let's just say he was in the dunk contest, and let's say he didn't even win, but he would have inspired, a whole list of other, because a lot of people are in the NBA because of him. Well, that's what they'll say. You know what I mean? Like, the reason I'm in the NBA is because of, LeBron James. I wanted to be, I wanted to play because of LeBron James, just as much as people said that they wanted to be in the NBA because of, Michael Jordan. And but I mean, I would have definitely loved. Let's just say, we'll go circa 2007. LeBron's probably 4 years in. 4 years in. So who would we have as like, you know, in the dunk contest with him at that time? You know, was Vince? Yeah, I'd say Vince was still pretty active, dunking wise. That is. So you know, you get something like I mean, hell, Jerry Stackhouse went after Vince Carter. You know, so I mean, it's true. It's you know, so I mean, Jerry Stackhouse got more heart than most of them, man. So that's how I see it, bro. I watched a little bit. I'm pretty sure you was watching The Walking Dead as well, but oh no, you had to. You know, I think you was at work. But the All-Star game, I don't know if you got to catch a couple highlights, but
yeah, I caught the highlight. I was watching Walking Dead too.
Yeah. The All-Star game. My issue, halftime show. Nothing against John Legend, but why? Why is John Legend performing at halftime? What hype song does John Legend have for you?
Especially Glory. He's Glory.
I got nothing against that. Obviously, it is Black History Month, but why are we? But why? You know what I mean? Yo, Keith, welcome to the show, bro.
What up? What's going on, yo?
Not much.
What's up?
We we're sitting there talking about this All-Star game, man, and just how, like for me at least, you know, the halftime show, the choosing of John Legend for a halftime show. I mean, I want you to name one hype song with John Legend that's gonna get you amped to play basketball.
Not none.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
I don't think I'm doing anything when I listen to John Legend. Like, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you know, just let him get his ad-libs out. You know, we wait for him to do that. You know what's coming in his songs or whatever. And it's like, you know, it's almost like you sitting in church watching your boy have a solo. You know, and like, but I just feel like, you know, prime time for Migos to have been the halftime show. I'm just saying, you know, they would have been a good fit. Hell, get a rock band. You know what I'm saying? Something that's amped, not like like soft rock or anything. Something like I don't know, maybe Imagine Dragons perform at halftime, or do like how how the Grammys did, fuse like an Imagine Dragons with a Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that'll help, broaden the show's fan base. But I don't know, Mark. What did you think about the All-Star weekend itself?
Man, I think I wasted so many hours of my life watching that. Like, it's horrible. The whole damn weekend, it's horrible.
I mean, it's boring, yo.
Like, I have no words for it, man. Like, it was bad, dude. That was really bad. Like, usually you find one event that was like, all right, yeah, that was dope. Like, I mean, I can't even highlight anything from the whole weekend, man. Nothing.
I only give Glenn Robinson his justice, because I'll be honest, I didn't expect him to do what he did. I didn't know he could jump that high, to be honest. I didn't really follow him. But that jumped over 3 people, 4 people, and jumped it backwards. That's highly commendable. We can definitely give his props for that one. My thing is, I think we're jumping over too damn much stuff that in the dunk contest. I like my dunk contest to be just you and the ball, or you and the goal. You figure some way to do it. And now, granted, there's only but so many dunks that can be done. You know what I mean? But we got to do something better. I just got to do something better as far as that goes. I think the prop thing went crazy when what's your man name? Blake Griffin jumped over a damn car. I think it's just been prop city ever since. But I like that. I like last year's was good. The dunk contest, that is. It's exciting to see that. I wish for the 3-point contest I wish Steph was in it, Clay, everybody that shoots threes in the 3-point contest. That'd be great. Obviously Eric Gordon did well. Winning it. And but what was really good, man, was what they did for Craig Sager, bro. The foundation that they got, Sager Strong, how you get all those 3-point shooters and have them have them for every shot they gave $10,000 or something like that.
$10,000, yeah.
That's pretty good, man.
So I take that back. That was probably the one highlight.
Yeah,
that's
dope.
That was pretty dope. Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Oh, bro. So,
and Steph Curry couldn't make no half court shot.
It was
wild. Mr. Clutch couldn't pull a half court shot.
7 tries, and then what did he? And then
take them tight ass jeans off. Tight ass jeans.
That's the
small ass
fashion.
sweatshirt.
That's the fashion for today, man. I guess, bro. Skinny jeans, man. They got obviously, the other highlight of the weekend, which overshadowed the All-Star weekend, was about 2 All-Stars being united. Boogie, DeMarcus Cousins, is going to New Orleans basically for
he stayed
for nothing.
in New Orleans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wasn't even. I felt like Sacramento didn't get shit in the deal. That's just me, man. I mean, they got back Tyreke Evans. Yeah, they got back.
They're gonna cut his ass. They're gonna cut him.
Yeah, they're gonna cut him. I think he's got knee issues, right? If I'm not mistaken.
They gonna cut him. So
yeah.
Matt Barnes got cut.
Yeah, I ain't really recognize that.
You gotta keep in mind, man. Don't be surprised at anything Sacramento does, because you got to remember they were almost not a team anymore. So I mean, anything that they do, man, like you can't even really hold it against them, man. The dude that owns the team now never even played basketball nor watched basketball. The only reason he bought the team is because his daughter was playing basketball. They lost their coach, and they needed a coach. So the dude was like, you know what? I'm gonna research basketball, and I'm going to coach the team. Man, his daughter's team wound up going undefeated and winning a championship. And then after that, he was like, this is when you know you got too much money. You're like, oh, well, hey, I might be pretty good at this. Let me buy a basketball team. Like well, who has that kind of money, man? And you just like, you know what, man, this team's about to be crazy. Let me keep it here. Let me just buy this team real quick. Like, yeah, man. So anything they do, man, you can't really hold it against them, man.
Yeah. It's I don't know. They got to do something, man. And it was funny, that quote that Vlade Divac had this week was, starting Monday, was that the reason why they did it so quickly is because they would have gotten less for Boogie. I guess he's that much of an issue in Sacramento. Maybe he's just unhappy. Maybe it's just like, not to pick on the Knicks or anything. I mean, it's like Carmelo. He's unhappy. So, you're going to see lackluster performance. But, I mean, DeMarcus is averaging, 27 and 10, I believe?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's averaging 27 and 10. So, I mean, that's productivity. And you put that on the same team as a guy that's averaging, 26 and 11? I mean, obviously they're going to have to learn who's going to get the ball, but that's Twin Towers. I mean, you got Twin Towers in their prime. Twin Towers in their prime.
Basically.
And did they play together at Kentucky?
Yeah.
Wow, man. That's going to be tough, man. They get one more piece. There's a lot of talk about, later on that Boogie was going to go to Washington and be with be that missing piece for
the
Wizards. You know what I'm saying?
I wish he would have went to OKC.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, obviously OKC wish Kevin Durant would go to OKC at this point, but it's long gone, and the media's so damn funny, man.
It's rumor, man. Blake Griffin might be going to OKC,
which is good.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I still like Russell Westbrook going to LA, man. I like him to be a Laker. That's just me.
Well, yeah, that was rumored too. Him and Anthony Davis going to LA.
Yeah, I don't know about that now. What if Russell Westbrook leaves OKC and goes to New Orleans?
I would probably be a New Orleans Pelican fan. I ain't even gonna lie. y'all know I was an OKC fan, and then Durant left, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna follow Durant wherever he goes. I just didn't think it was Golden State, so now I'm having a hard time trying to root for him. So
that's what we got now.
Like,
people are no longer people are no longer team fans. They end up being like player fans. They go wherever a certain player goes. Like I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, wherever LeBron go, I'm going." So who were you with before LeBron came in? I mean, it's not like we're 12 and 10. You know, we're like 30 and up. So you had to like somebody before then. But I digress.
See, like my boy, he was a Lakers fan, man. And when Kobe left, he was like, "I'm gonna give him 3 years to get their stuff together." Like after that, it's like I gotta ride, man. If they ain't gonna do nothing out there, it's like, well, I sit there and like you can't even enjoy the game when your team sucks. But you can't find them on TV. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like football where, even when your team suck, you still gonna see them play on a Sunday somewhere. But the NBA, man, so many games that be going on, man. The chance of you seeing your team and they suck is like slim to none.
For me, man, I've been a Bulls fan since I can remember, and I've been with them since the best player on the team was Kirk Heinrich. Like even after as far as post Jordan era goes, and we thought we had something with Derrick Rose, and then he tripped off his own shoelace and tore his ACL, and here we are.
Y'all still getting airtime though. I mean, think about those teams that you don't see at all. Like,
yeah, I mean, think about it.
The Milwaukee Bucks. Like, if you were a Bucks fan and you live in Virginia, like me, like, what's the chance of you seeing your team play? Not never.
Yeah. I bet you next year probably they will, because they're going to follow that Greek Freak. Greek Freak, he's the one that showed out. He's showing out,
yeah,
man.
they're coming along now.
Yeah, Milwaukee's about to do some things, man. I mean, they're really Jabari Parker. They may Gronk him, try to get him off the team because he's injury prone. But like with him, let's just say he was healthy. I mean, the shortest person in their lineup is like 6'8". They're trees, man. Those are trees. You're playing against, man. Milwaukee has something. They really did have something brewing. No pun intended. I like the way Milwaukee was going. But getting back on, I say Boogie and Unibrow. What would do you see them as being a potential threat for the Warriors? Maybe not this year, but like I don't know, maybe next year they get like they get a damn playmaker, as LeBron puts it. They get a playmaker, and then are they a potential threat to the Warriors?
Oh yeah,
man. I think they're gonna turn somebody into a playmaker. Like with them two there, man, it's like somebody else is gonna be like open to make a play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they just gotta knock it down.
Better.
Yeah, somebody they just gotta complete it. Like they just gotta be there and knock the shot down. Because somebody is gonna open up now with them two.
What New Orleans has that the Warriors don't is an inside game, because who is the big man? We'll see what David West has come playoff time, but come playoffs, basketball slows down, and then you have to bang a little bit. So let's just say New Orleans gets, I don't know, maybe, they'll probably be a 7th, 8th seed, something like that. At this rate, are they even where are they now? As far as in the rankings in the West?
I don't know.
Yeah. But I just feel like they'll be a playoff team. I feel like they'll be like an 8th seed, or 8th or 7th seed. So that puts them against Golden State first. So they'll definitely I feel like they'll make a lot of noise, but in the end, Golden State's gonna shoot the lights out. But I don't want to see
right now they're 11th.
Oh, okay.
So, they still got to jump up 3 more spots.
Right. Well, what I don't want to see is like a NBA Finals meltdown by a 73-9 team, which I still feel like is rigged. But that's just a conspiracy theory and theorist in me. How they go from shooting lights out for, an entire, they shot the entire year, lights out, and you get to the finals and you're unable to make, like, for all the shooters to have a bad game, consistently. Yeah, I think 4 games straight to allow the Cavs, I say allow, but, the Cavs working their way back to winning, winning the finals, ultimately. But, it is what it is, man.
They cream post, man. They cream post.
Yeah, with the cupcakes,
man. Hey,
yeah,
they might be the same way this year with no bench.
Yeah, Mark. I was asking Joe, and I agree with Stephen A's premise about bringing like street ballers in for the dunk contest for $1 million prize. They should do that for the weekend. But what would you do to improve the All-Star weekend?
Don't have it. No, I'm joking, man. Nah, man. Honestly, man, I've seen way better street ballers than what I've seen. You know what I'm saying? From professional players, and I get it, man. The professional players, they can only go but so hard, man. You got to remember, man. You got $100 million dudes walking around out there, and if one of them gets hurt or get messed up, you know what I'm saying? That's somebody's season going down the drain over a little 3-day weekend they had off. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, street ballers, yeah, I think that would actually, man. I mean, let's mix them in. Mix in some of the street ballers with the NBA players, and see what happens.
Right.
Like not one side versus the other, but have 2 blended teams. Have your top NBA players and have your top street ballers and blend them in from each coast, from the East Coast to the West Coast, and blend them in together and see what you get. Same thing with the 3-point contest, same thing with the dunk contest. See what happens there. Give you a little bit of variety, man.
What I would make like a celebrity style 3-point contest. Like you can, if you're gonna bring in, street ballers for the dunk contest, bring in have your celebrities compete with, I don't know, like the best. I would say like the best 3-point shooter in the game. So have like a Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, then you have like, I don't know, guys that actually play basketball that are celebrities, but they're just not in the NBA. Let's say like have Michael Rappaport. He's a basketball mind. He loves basketball. That's your man from Higher Learning at shot Tyra Banks off the roof. Who else? It's a lot.
Get the legends like Reggie Miller and all of them. Reggie Miller, D. Scott.
You want Remy to play in the All-Star game?
I know, right?
Got
damn ball and get a shot trying to go in. Boom.
Yeah. Well, we know he can shoot. So we know he can shoot.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and just they have to do something, bro. That's a lot of money they're putting forth, and a lot of people are coming from all over. Some females don't give a damn about the game. Obviously, they want to get with the players. But the actual fans and parents that bring their kids in so they can see their favorite players all in one section is is it'd be cost effective if they work with that. They got to give out something, put something else forward. That's
man. The tickets hot for that game too, man. It costs a lot of money to go to them games, man. I went to All-Star when it was in Atlanta a couple years back, man. And I mean, of course, I didn't make it to the game. I ain't had that type of dough. But I mean, the festivities alone that they had down there, man, like it brings a lot, man, to whatever city they in, man. So it's only right that they give something back too, man. Because I mean, people come from all over the world, man, to go to events like that. And then, I mean, you can't just disappoint them, man. That's like going to a Spurs game and Popovich sitting everybody on the bench. Like, if I pay that kind of money to go see these dudes play, like, I kind of expect the game, man, if they in good health. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, people work hard for their money, man, to go and, pretty much get some bullshit.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Touch a little bit on NFL before we get into. I want Joe to talk about obviously the Jordan sale. The Jordans that came out this past weekend. A little bit touch on how that was when you went to go pick them up. But now let's talk. I guess Tony Romo's not going to be traded, but he's going to be released, and they're talking about good fits for Tony Romo. I've heard the Jets, and I've heard the Buffalo and the Kansas City Chiefs. But I just wanted to see what you guys thought. Where Tony Romo could possibly be used, and be an effective quarterback. He's not a bad quarterback. He's just a fragile ass quarterback. He's got a glass back. That's probably the best way to put it, man. You touch him, that's it.
Two of them teams ain't got no offensive line, so he's just going to end his career, I guess. City. I guess.
Yeah.
Just write a suicide note.
They're gonna take that cornerback blitz, and it's a wrap for that ass.
Yep, take his ass out. Around the scratcher. Jerry Jones would be like,
Yeah,
Tony, no, not Tony.
Yeah, it's amazing how much he loves Tony Romo, though, man. Like he really does love Tony Romo.
Man, I honestly, man, I think Tony Romo just need to go ahead and call it what it is, man. Go sit on his couch, man. Like economically, he's straight. Like I don't know what he was going out there to do it for, other than to get himself hurt.
He get hurt.
Right? Play back up so quick.
Yeah, I just think, man, he just need to go ahead and accept his fate, man, before it ends up bad for him, man. Because if he take the wrong hit again and he mess up that back for good, and he around here in a wheelchair, like, just go sit down somewhere, man. Because no team that he goes to is going to either let him play or have a line to protect him. And what's the point after that?
Yeah, he'll be a fatality from Mortal Kombat 2, man. He gets hit,
or go somewhere and be a quarterback coach or something. You know what I'm saying?
If I was
I wouldn't do
he's
that,
coordinator,
man. Like,
take over as offensive coordinator for the Cowboys.
Yeah, and then how old is Tony Romo?
Tony is 36, I believe.
57.
Yeah. I would definitely wrap that one up. I mean, he had a great career, man. I mean, he definitely got a good contract. You know what
I wouldn't call it great. I wouldn't call it great because they got two playoff wins.
Well, no, I mean great in the fact that he's still walking around. Like he's still mobile. It's a possibility that some people still want him at 36 years old. But you know, I ain't talking about as a team. I'm talking about him as a person. He's had a great career. You know what I'm saying? Like he's fine. He's healthy. So they say. You know, we know that back. Something wrong with that back, man. But I mean, he done got a good contract. I mean, he married the boss's granddaughter. Like, what else do you want, man?
Yeah, that's always helpful.
Yeah, that's real helpful. I mean, he's set for life. I mean, I don't think he's one of those players that just loves the game that much, because it shows in how he plays. Like, so what are you trying to prove by going back out there?
Better sit his ass on that bench, take that check. Put that damn headset on. Exactly. I'll do it so quick, man.
Calm the fuck down.
What you need to do?
So, I mean,
okay.
Because think about how many players that tried to prove that they still got it, and what happened to them.
True.
They ain't got it no more. They proved that they didn't have it no more.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So Joe, man, you went and grabbed those J's over the weekend, man. How was it out there this time?
Well, with the Cherry 13s, I already had those in the closet from 6 years ago.
Right.
So I ain't really much. And like Sunday with the ones, I just was quick enough online, man, on the sneakers app to get those. I typed in the wrong password for 1 second and I almost fucked up. But I said, God damn it, I don't remember my own password, yo. I said, damn it, it was 10:01, yo. I'm like, oh my goodness, yo, these shit about to be gone, man. I feel back.
He was nervous.
They sent you a little, got him a little post, and I was straight after that. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, man. It's getting better, man. It's getting better with the whole process. I mean, it ain't too bad. We live in Virginia, so it's not too bad like it used to be. You know what I mean? But for bigger cities like New York, they still be fighting and shit. And somebody it was, I seen a video of somebody fighting this weekend. They talking about they was fighting for some type of Supreme shit, but it wasn't Supreme. It was like some kind of, they were waiting in line for something else.
It was a Metro card, like to get on the train, and it had the Supreme logo on it.
Yeah, they said they were waiting for a Supreme Metro card. I'm like, God, dog, man, a damn bus pass, a train pass.
Yeah,
they fighting, yo.
Crazy.
That shit's stupid, yo.
Yeah, man. That Supreme, man, I think people will, like, they would die for that shit, like, for real. Like, I don't know what it is about it, man, but they would die for that shit.
I think they will too, man. I seen a meme. Somebody needed a plunger, and the joint said, I can get one cheaper than that. And the next goddamn plunger had the Supreme logo up there, and it was $117, and the regular one was $17.99. And it's like, God damn, you put Supreme on anything, that picks it up $100 to $200 or more.
Yeah, man. I definitely, I don't get it, man. Maybe I missed that buzz, but I definitely don't get it, man. No, don't get me wrong, man. Some of the sneakers they come out with are pretty fly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm only going to go so far to get them, man. Like, if I can't get them online and I can't walk in the store and get them, I don't need them, Jones.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, so obviously, Future's album came out Friday, Joe?
Friday, yeah.
Yeah. What you think of that? What you think of the album now? It's been a couple of days. I listened to the first couple of tracks. I mean the intro's dope. I can say that. I like the intro to it.
Yeah, he talking about Larsa Pippen in that too.
Oh, man.
And the intro,
wow.
The Rent Money song. You baby mama fuck me better than the rent too.
Oh, that dude,
man.
That dude wild, man.
Honestly, man.
Wow. Scottie Pippen might have to shoot this dude.
Yeah, so did y'all think it was dope or did you think it was repetitive?
I mean, I'll tell you this. I've said this before to Joe. I mean, I gave, what was that one album you wanted me to listen to, Joe? The 40 Nights or something?
56 Nights.
56 Nights. I gave it, it's his music, his style of music is repetitive to me. But I mean, if you dig it, you dig it. You know what I mean? That's just that's how it is. You know, it's one of those things. I guess it's like listening to Wayne. When he started getting hot, like you kept hearing Young Moolah Baby over every track, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it was. If you're into it, you're into it, man. But I mean, right now, for whatever reason, in this mumble rap phase that's popping, Future is that guy. You know what I mean? Especially, ladies love it when he comes on in the club, man. I've been there for that. Like in the early stages of Future, being in the club and a Future song come on, ladies lose their fucking mind, man. And then I can imagine what Migos is doing right now. I don't know the last time I've been to, a club, but I imagine Migos probably got, the whole thing right now. But Future is Future. I'd say the first time I heard Future, I don't know about you guys, was the Way Too Gone joint by Jeezy, and his rap style has changed significantly, from that.
That ain't even the same dude, man.
No.
That's the Future
I like. I liked him on that song. I woke up better than mine. I can understand what he was saying and everything.
That's Pluto Future. That's the guy that did Pluto. Yeah. His guitar completely changed, yo. Completely changed.
He just decided to read Bone Thugs and Harmony lyrics backwards now and just put it to a track. That's what the fuck it's sound like. It's motherfuckers unscrambling shit. Just trying to unscramble lyrics. That's my opinion, man. But ask y'all a question about the hip. I was watching. Tyrese was on The Breakfast Club, I think last week, and I finally just got to watch it yesterday. And he was talking about, your favorite rapper has a, how you described it was like, your favorite rapper style has a stylist. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they have, somebody that helped them. Everybody's getting some help. So I want to know how you guys feel about I think me and Joe has talked about this before on Romey Mak's 2 Cents. But how do you feel about ghostwriters in hip hop? Coming from our era, as far as growing up and what we listened to. But yeah, how do you guys feel about ghostwriters in hip hop?
I don't really, to be honest with you, if it sounds hot, I don't really think it matters, man, for real. If it sounds dope. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's some of your lyricists out here that I wouldn't want to see with a ghostwriter, but, I mean, like, if Royce the 5'9" said that he didn't write his rhymes, I would kind of be upset, man, just because of the way he spits and how he delivers. It's like, you're supposed to be a lyricist, man, but, like, the rest of these artists that are out here, man, they kind of need them, man. To be honest with you, I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, it don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? If the song's hot, the song's hot, man. And I mean, who's to say that Royce the 5'9" hasn't been in the studio and M was like, nah, say this like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, it's just being creative, man. It's like if somebody's helping you be creative, like I don't see nothing wrong with it, man. It's the product. It's what comes out of it. You know what I mean? Like, end of the day, you want a dope song. You want a dope record, man. And, I know how a dope record makes me feel when I hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't going to be mad if you ain't write it all yourself. If the song makes me feel good or I can relate to it or y'all saying some shit that I've been through, man, you know what I'm saying, and it touches the spot, I honestly don't care.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, man. All right. I'm glad you said that. What do you think about it, Joe?
I mean, coming from I listen. I used to be heavy in like East Coast rap. I didn't listen to a whole lot of West Coast, and so I came from the era where you were heavy in the Wu-Tang and heavy in the Biggie and all that stuff like that, Jay-Z and Mobb Deep and everything like that. And those guys mainly, man, those guys really didn't have no writers or anything like that. And now, like I said, with the style of rap and everything like that and the flow and the songs and everything like that, a whole lot of people have writers, yo. Now, it's like, a whole lot of people have writers. Like Diddy. I look at, if y'all ever listen to Money Making Mitch, the MMM album that he did, man, you can tell, yo, that whole album was written probably by French or, Los G.
Yeah. I think the Last Train to Paris, Rick Ross wrote that. Like, man,
exactly.
on that Last Train to Paris album, and you listen to Diddy's flow, he sounds just like Ross. Like, he sounds like exactly like Ross. And, like, I mean, you could tell, man, Ross wrote that album.
Yep.
But, I mean, you even take it back to when we were coming up, man. Like, Lil Wayne writing for the big timers, man. You can't say that, you know what I'm saying? They major single was your favorite song, you know what I'm saying? They didn't write it, but I mean, that didn't stop you from liking that song. You was walking around with the booze and the Gucci. You was feeling it. So
and you knew Julius Kirk and all them was writing for that stuff,
Yeah. And then you gotta remember, man, back in the day it was a lot of rap groups. So man, they weren't going in there, man, and just letting their homeboy say some whack shit and be like, yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because it kind of looked bad on the group if you say some whack shit and then I got some dope shit. It's like, nah, man, we gotta tighten this up, man. We gotta change some words around here and there so this shit sounds hot. So when we drop it, it's dope. So I mean. I don't see nothing wrong with it. And I think that's the reason why they call them ghost writers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't supposed to know who did it. You ain't supposed to know why they did it. But you're supposed to make a dope song.
People snitching like me.
Look at Beyonce's best song, To the Left, To the Left. Neo wrote it. It's
the thing is, but I mean, it's always been the stigma though that with hip hop, you know what I mean? You write your own shit. Like any other genre, country, you can get Johnny Cash to write you a good country song, Tim McGraw, whoever. A pop record, you get like these producers you've never even heard of, right? These big ballad, like Tony Braxton's "Unbreak My Heart" was written by this I forget this white lady. She's a songwriter, man. But she's marked in that forever. From writing that. But with hip hop, it's always given off that thing like whatever I write, this is me. Because I'm so real and all that other shit.
That's because we don't want to believe that they're not writing it, man. It's kind of like you go see a magician, man. You want to believe that he's really doing some magic. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things, man. Like you're not gonna go pay your money to go see a magician and you don't believe that it's real. Like you going in there knowing that it's fake, or people that watch wrestling, for example, it's like they know it's fake, but they like to believe that it's real. You know what I mean? They go to these events, they order these pay-per-views just because it's fantasy to them. So like hip hop was like like we had to believe, yo, Jay wrote that, man. Nah, Jay freestyle everything. Nah, Big freestyle everything. Nah, T.I. freestyle everything. I know they wrote it. I mean, that was your to continue your conversation in the barbershop, man. Who's the best MC? You can't do that if you think somebody else is writing it. I mean, so you got to believe it or you want to believe it. And now I'm pretty sure, man, you probably got 80% of your rappers that write their own stuff. But, I mean, you got some that need a little help, man.
Yeah.
All the music's good, man.
With all that being said, let's just say if Will Smith had J. Cole, Jay-Z, Ice Cube, and Eminem to ghostwrite his album, and then you got DJ Premier, Kanye West, The Runners, Justice League, Pete Rock, and Dr. Dre to produce it, would that sell?
I think it would sell, but I don't even think he needed them because, I mean, he still did well without them. Yeah. Even with his bubblegum pop rap, like he still did great without them. So, I mean, I think it would have probably been dope. I mean, but I don't think nobody would have believed that Will Smith would spin like that.
Nas wrote Big Willie style, I believe. He had some help with Big Willie style. That's just for me being the fan of the Will Smith fan growing up, knowing that Nas wrote, I believe he wrote Get Jiggy With It, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Well, all right. How about this? All right. So, like, if Jay-Z really wrote Chronic 2001, like, if he wrote that song for Dr. Dre, how many songs on that album was Dr. Dre though? That album still did great.
But Dre is not. Dre's an entertainer. He's in that entertainment bubble. He's in people in that entertainment bubble. Now that we know that Drake is getting this shit written, it's Drake. There's Diddy. There's Jermaine Dupri, and there's Dr. Dre. These. Most everybody except for Drake are producers that rap. You know what I'm saying? We know them for rapping and shit. I feel like, even Kanye for that matter, because Consequences come out and said that he's written Kanye's shit. You know what I mean? So
take Drake. Take before he was in the position to have ghostwriters. Like that was his dopest shit, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like his mixtapes before he became the Drake that he is now. Like that was his dopest shit. Yeah.
When he was writing for Wayne. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean. And then you think of Kanye before Consequence was rapping for him. Like, Kanye was, like you said, he was just the producer. But, I mean, he didn't go in front of Jay-Z and spit something that Consequence wrote, because I'm pretty sure he might not even been in that position to know Consequence at that time.
Right.
So, I mean, he had to have something.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, it's It's the music biz, man. We all, like you said, we all want
show business more than anything.
Yeah, we want to believe.
Everybody want to put on a good show.
Yeah, we want to believe that Batman is real. He's out there saving folks at night. Superman, got real kryptonite and all that. Yeah, we want to believe that shit. What are some of I'll ask you guys, with us growing up in this time frame during his tenure in hip hop, but what are some of Jay-Z's greatest lines to you guys?
Man, you say lines or songs? Lines. I would go all day on lines. You gotta say verses at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, lines, man. Can we do verses?
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we'll narrow it down with that. Yeah, verses.
Yeah, lines is like, he might have said 4 words, and
exactly.
and it might have meant something to you at that time. But yeah, let's see. The Black Album, Allure. I want to say the last verse was crazy.
Oh man, I was just thinking that, dog. That's crazy, man.
I want to say the Watch Me, the I want to say the first verse and Watch Me with Dr. Dre off of I want to say that was the Blueprint. Might have been the Blueprint too. No, that was the Blueprint.
That was Volume 3. Volume 3.
Yeah, all right, Volume 3. All right, then
Track 9.
I remove you,
one
roof,
more
nigga. Let the sun shine in. One wait's big enough to fit 1 9 in.
As Real as It Gets with Jeezy. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, and just to stay current, the freestyle he did on Three Kings with Rick Ross was crazy, and the joint with Pusha T was crazy.
I only love her when her eyes brown.
And Seen It All with Jeezy was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, man, he's phenomenal, dude. Phenomenal artist.
Yeah, I mean, I could go all day on verses, man. Jason, I mean, he's been spit some shit, man.
Yeah, over the years, man, he has, bro. For me, man, Jay was definitely great, but for some reason, I felt Kanye. Like when Kanye first came out, man, like it may have sentimental value because I was like, I had just gotten out of basic training and College Dropout had just dropped, and I listened to College Dropout the whole ride to my tech school in Mississippi. So I pretty much the joint with him and Jay, what was it? Let Me Down.
Yeah.
And even that one got Jay ends the song on one of the coldest verses ever.
Yeah.
What is it? Let me say, Jay's a living legend, and I tell you why. Everybody want to be Hov, but Hov's still alive.
Yeah, man. Jay, he actually, man, I want to say every verse he did on the first 2 Beanie albums was fire. The joint he did with Freeway Beans, and what was that Just Blaze track? Even Though What We Do.
Yeah, What We Do. Yeah.
Yeah, man, Jay's classic, man.
Yeah, leader of that black gang, ROC, man. Yeah, that's the shit.
Yeah.
Gotta Kill Witnesses.
Yeah.
Sticking out.
Yeah, man. I just love all of it, man. Shit.
Yeah.
I ain't even got no one particular verse, dog. It's everything, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. I can't say that I've heard Jay put out something that it was like corny.
Can you legitimately say that like Jay has competition? I mean, granted, we had Ether and Super Ugly, but not Super Ugly, but the Takeover. But has he had like a legitimate competition?
Nah.
To step to him, no.
No.
But there is some great lyricists out here, man.
Like,
don't get me wrong, for him not to
Eminem
write anything down. For him not to write anything down, no, he has no competition. But
Eminem's
like
scary.
Yeah, Eminem, he worries me. Like that dude is just, I don't even think he's human, man.
His style, dude. Like, did you guys hear that shit he did? He wrote for Trump or whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's like I don't know. That song is like maybe 7 minutes, 10 minutes, or something like that.
Yeah, it's funny. He actually has another joint that he did. The one time, I listened to the satellite radio, and his station Shade 4-5. The one time that he was actually on the station, man, he spit a freestyle, man. It had to have been for about 8 minutes. You probably can find it on YouTube, man. But it's just like, man, like I couldn't even, like I pulled up to where I was supposed to be going. I couldn't even get out the car because I had to finish listening to that shit. Like that dude is he's crazy, man.
Yeah, the verse on Big Sean album is
he went hard on that too.
Yeah, he go hard on every. You know what's funny? I don't know if you guys know this. M go hard on everybody else shit but his own, for the most part. Yeah.
True.
Like, but I mean, Marshall Mathers
he goes
LP is
hard.
classic,
It's just you can't get past the hook and the beats. That's what it is. I mean, like he definitely goes hard on everything, but you just got to kind of tune out the beat and the hook sometimes, man, because it'll be some crazy shit that you ain't really trying to hear. But if you listen to the verses, you're like, yo, this dude is spitting, man. You can't even deny him of that, man.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. Obviously we had a lot of the. Oh yeah. What else? What I wanted to get into, man. This stupid shit. And then we'll go on to something else. So I guess I know you guys remember that bullshit with Soulja Boy and Chris Brown were supposed to fight each other or some shit, man. Yeah. Now Soulja's on on the internet talking about that. I guess Chris Brown don't want to sign for the fight, so he's saying he's scared to fight him or whatever. So that like, do we even still care about this shit? You might tell Soulja Boy we don't give a goddamn what he has to say about this fight.
Man, Chris Brown don't even care what he has to say about this fight. Like, so why does anybody else care?
Yeah, Chris Brown don't even care no more. So it's like, keep it moving.
Dude, yeah, that was retarded, man. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. Soulja Boy, man, we got to get this shit off the top shelf for him because he's doing a lot of reaching, man. Like, I don't know what's going on with that dude, man. Like,
he's fighting that damn girl. What? Catch me outside. How about that? Whatever the fuck she is.
Man, he need to go in the studio and fight a beat, man. Like, isn't he a rapper? Like, I thought he was a rapper. He's supposed to be a rapper.
Yo, Soulja is what, 27?
Yeah.
28? That girl is 14 years old.
Yeah,
why are you arguing with a 14-year-old on the internet?
Well, why are you arguing on the internet? Period, bro.
Well, that too.
Like, why?
Like, let's be real here, man. What are you doing? What? I don't know, man. I don't know. He said he left loving hip hop Hollywood because it was ignorant, and then he's been doing that shit ever since he left.
And man, it was crazy, man. It's like, isn't he supposed to be like a blood now or something like that? Like, man, people gonna start taking the Bloods for a joke, man, if they keep associating with that dude.
Fuck him up.
He a clown, man. Yep.
You gonna catch it. You're gonna catch that motherfucker dead like Soulja Slim. I don't know, God bless the dead, man, but you keep fucking up.
Man, yeah. Yeah, well, so I think we spent long enough on Soulja Boy. We shouldn't brought that one up.
Moving on. Yeah, we done with that. What would you guys say was the best video game inspired movie? And there's like Double Dragon, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Resident Evil, Tomb Raider, Mario Brothers, and like Assassin's Creed.
Dead or Alive.
Yeah.
Let me see, man. I think Resident Evil put the story together pretty good with over the 4 or 5 movies.
And all of them were they were up there. All of them were pretty dope.
Yeah,
pretty good. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Resident Evil, and then just to be retarded for a second, I'm gonna say Pixel with Adam Sandler. Like, that was great.
that was
brought all the video games to life. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, Pixels too. Street Fighter was horrible, man. That shit was. They could have done a lot better.
Which one?
Well,
didn't they have like
of
2 of those joints? That a joint.
Yeah, they had the Chun-Li
joint.
Fighter one,
yeah.
and then they had the Street Fighter one with Jean-Claude and the cat from the Addams Family that plays Bison, and he's dead.
Yeah,
got rest his soul. But for me, I would say the closest one to me. I won't say it's the best, but the closest one for me, I would say the Mortal Kombat series. That movie alone, man. I watched that faithfully when it came out. Almost every day after school. Watching Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I can't even really remember that one, man. I don't think I watched it. that many times to really remember it. I might have seen it like twice, if that.
Hell, I watched the movie and then play it and try to reenact the movie just by playing with Liu Kang through the whole thing, because the movie circles around Liu Kang or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we get up out of here, man. What was you guys' favorite? I say soda to drink as a kid. Obviously, I'm more health conscious now, but what was your favorite? The soda to drink as a kid.
Knee-high.
Peach Knee-high.
Orange soda.
Peach Knee-high. Damn, we said the same damn thing, different flavor.
Yeah. Knee-high was shit.
I liked a few, man. I think strawberry Knee-high. Probably strawberry Knee-high. Strawberry Knee-high was crack, for real. What else? What else we had? My pops used to drink this shit called Wink. I don't know if they still sell it, but they drink this. It's like I don't know if it's like a grapefruit soda or something like that. But yeah, he used to drink Wink. What else? Pineapple sodas. You get you go to like a food line or something like that and get like that big thing of generic ass grape soda, made by Food Line.
The cookout soda. That's the soda they have.
Yeah,
the
exactly. You know it, man. Yeah. That's what it is, bro. Yeah, it was. That's good. Good times, man. But on the subject of being eating a lot more healthy, what are some? Yeah, I would say what are some ways that if you decide to eat healthy, and what would be like some good, I would say, healthy food meals that you guys eat in your own, throughout the week or whatever, that will probably assist other males trying to get back right, as far as like gym wise and eating healthy.
Eating more tomatoes.
I can give you a
tomatoes is a superfood.
Yeah. I mean, I really can't give you a particular meal, man, but I will just say, man, cut out anything fried, sodas, cut out any white breads. I mean, a lot of people think they got to just cut out bread. I think you just should cut out the type of bread you eat, like the white bread. Definitely get away from the whites. White rice, white pasta, white bread. Stay away from them.
Sauce.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Me, I would say, obviously, I mean, you guys stop eating after a certain time. I mean, I know I work all kind of wild hours. I've read, obviously you want to eat lighter as the day progresses because your body slows down. The ability to, metabolism slows down as the day progresses. So you want to eat your heaviest meal in the morning, which is why, they say breakfast is, I would say the most important meal of the day, because it prevents you from overeating, later on, later on throughout the day. Vegetable. I try to cut out carbs. For right now, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do like either a low carb or a no carb type diet, where I just eat the protein source and then like the vegetables portions. That's pretty much what what works for me. I don't know what diet you guys are on right now, but that's what really works for me right now.
That's I cut out the starches, man. A whole lot of starches in bread, man. I'm pretty much just meat, vegetable, and fruit, man. Yeah.
Like
I do have carbs sometimes, but it ain't a lot, man. Yeah, and drinking water, like Joe said, a lot of water.
Yeah, drinking water. I work out. My workout regimen, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays is designated as, I would say, legs, abs, and cardio. Tuesday is biceps, back, shoulders, and abs and cardio. And then Thursday is the chest, triceps, shoulders, and cardio. For me, that's just how I break the week down. On the weekends, I don't have no rules as far as food goes. But when you get in such a regimen like that, you don't find you would think that weekends you just pigging out, like you're gonna eat whatever. Don't get me wrong. There's times where I will do that, but for the most part, you're like, you feel guilt. Honestly, your body feels guilty, or it just doesn't sit right when you've been conditioned to eating like, healthy for so long, you have that meal, that slice of a pizza, and you're like, oh, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You cut it off. Like for me, we got, at least for me, like around my job, there's Taco Bell, there's Burger King, there's McDonald's, and then there's a spot called Pollo Tropical down here. You know what I'm saying? Pollo Tropical is probably where you want to go if you want to eat healthy, but they do have some fried stuff, but you don't have to order that, but everything else is like what what we've known all our lives, and like Taco Bell get me to splurge sometimes. I won't even lie to you. I will shut a Taco Bell down. I'll come out and spend a DVD's worth of in pricing for Taco Bell, and then after I'm done, it's like, damn, man, I really did eat $12 to $15 worth of Taco Bell, but it's just that's probably like my weekend cheat meal on average. And I won't even lie to you, man. But I don't know about you guys, man. What's like your before we'll close up after this, but what's like your favorite cheat meal on average? You know what I'm saying, that you like to eat?
Chick-fil-A, number one.
Oh man!
Number one with Polynesian sauce.
Oh man! Yeah, my meal is, man. I really don't have a meal, man. But if I'm close to a Jamaican restaurant, man, I gotta have the rice and peas, man. Jerk chicken, rice and peas. But I don't even really consider that cheating, because I mean, it ain't that bad for you. Maybe I could like do without the mac and cheese, man. But that shit, I mean, I'd be like Pookie, man. That shit just be calling me, man. That shit be calling me. But if I'm really cheating, man, donuts, man. I'm like a cop when it comes to donuts, man. Gotta have donuts.
Mommy, donuts. You're a donut man. Are you Dunkin' or are you crispy?
Oh man, shucks, dude. Crispy, of course.
All right.
And Dunkin' Donuts be so damn dry.
You ever been to Donuts?
Oh
no,
yeah, Donuts is the shit too, man.
Dunkin' is
Donuts is just
like
man.
crack, yo.
that shit's so far,
like
man.
crack.
That shit break your pockets too. But yeah, Dunkin' Donuts is the shit.
The only donut from Dunkin' that I preferred, because Krispy Kreme don't have it, is the apple cinnamon joints. Like it's like cinnamon on the outside and whatever, and it's like apple filling on the inside. Them shits like I'll check that shit down.
Dunkin' Donuts, you gotta have some kind of filling with it, man. Dunkin' Donuts, I put Dunkin' Donuts in the same category as Popeye's biscuits. Like if you can eat one of those and not drink anything afterwards, I will give you $10, but I put 100 that you die first.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. And with that being said, what's the best chicken amongst the the major food chains? Popeyes, KFC, Hardee's, Church's, Bojangles. We leave anybody out?
You should have left all of them out, man. But I'm gonna go with Popeyes on that one.
I'm gonna go with Farm Fresh.
Yeah,
Farm Fresh. Farm Fresh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Farm Fresh.
Well, reaching from a nationwide perspective. So I guess Publix down here, and then Farm Fresh back at home, in Virginia. Shout out to VA. What's the other spot, man, that cats like to go to now? That's like what was it? Mossberg,
Mosberg,
Chicken
Portsmouth, and then
Feather and Fin.
Yeah, Featherfin, and then what's another spot, man? Fuck, it's got blue letter. I can see it, but I just don't.
Are you talking about the Golden Skillet?
Not the Golden Skillet. It's a it's a popular chain.
You talking about Wingstop?
Not even Wings. Damn it, man. It's got expensive ass chicken there. I do know that. Fuck is the name of that damn
shit? Well, that's
spot.
why we can't think of it, man. Cause we don't eat expensive chicken.
Exactly, man. Hit that farm for like $8.99 for an 8-piece.
Heck yeah.
I'm on in places in Gulf Breeze. Yeah, I'm gonna find the name of that shit. We got it, and then we're gonna close this shit out.
Yeah, I ain't too bougie when it comes to my chicken.
Nah. Fried, dyed, laid. It just
gotta taste good.
Like, of those major chains, though, I'm KFC. KFC original recipe. I will shut down.
Man, I can honestly say I haven't ate KFC in probably a year or a year and a half.
Yeah. Same thing with
cut KFC off.
I feel like Popeyes changed the recipe on the dirty rice and the biscuits, man. I just feel like they tasted different. Maybe 20 years ago. Probably that lady that does a commercial. Maybe she fucked it up. You know.
They not bona fide no more.
No. You got to try my new Popeyes biscuit chicken. You gonna love it. Yeah.
I love that shit. Not the biscuits, but I love that chicken.
Yeah.
Man. I know I go to church for honey biscuits, yo.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Be cracked, man.
Yo, I know which spot you talking about, John. You talking about Pollard's.
Not even that, but I'm gonna find out what it. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what it is in a second.
Pollard's, they got some good honey biscuits too.
Zaxby's.
Yeah, Pollard's.
That shit called Zaxby's.
Zaxby's? Zaxby's horrible. Hell,
they don't even count.
Dog.
Man.
They fuck around with
that ain't
over
even
on
chicken,
one
man. That ain't even chicken right there, man. Zaxby's don't count.
Man, they put one near
them
Chesapeake Square. Exactly. They put one near Chesapeake Square and then one near College Drive. Like that shit was popping.
Yeah. Zaxby's is the Soldier Boy chicken spots. Like ain't nobody thinking about that shit.
Yeah. Well, we pretty much came to the end of it. It's a little extended. Talking about some, talking about chicken and shit. You know how that go. But
gotta be black folks.
Yeah, exactly, man. But definitely want to thank Keith for calling in today. And of course, my right hand man, Joe Sneaks, as always being on the show. You can reach Joe on Instagram at JoeEasy3. Yeah, Keith's on there too. You remain mysterious like Karumbe, or you want to dish it out where cats can reach you.
Nah, man, y'all can reach me at Keith1203 at what's that, Instagram?
Instagram, whatever.
Yeah.
But obviously, obviously you can catch me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Flickr. Pretty much Snapchat, all those sites with Romey_Mak, and just add me on there. You know what I mean? Let us know how you thought about the show and anything you may want to add to it, didn't like, all that. If you want to hate, you can do that too, because any publicity is good publicity. It's been a
hey, and just throw one more thing out there, man. If anybody wants to ghostwrite for me so I can make me some money, feel free. Just let me know. I'm taking all ghostwriters. I'm trying to be the next big thing, and I don't even rap. Just want to put that out there.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get the contacts out to what's that guy Billy Milanakis, see if he can ghostwrite for Marquise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit Ed Sheeran up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I need bars.
I want Chocolate Drop. Chocolate Drop is gonna ghostwrite my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the way it goes.
Yo, that's cheating, son. That's cheating, man. You can't get Chocolate Drop, man. That's cheating, man.
The top of my mouth is hot. Hot pockets,
Some shit's dripping.
Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all joining us on the show, but we out. God bless.
All right.